How often have you had people saying, never be with someone who likes the same things as you do? Never be with someone who's like you. And I'm thinking, in actual reality, that is exactly what we need. That's exactly what we need. I'm going to give you a typical example. Imagine you are with someone who loves partying, right? And you are with someone, you are someone who likes to stay at home. How will that relationship work when every weekend they're out partying and you are at home? How will it work? Will it be good for you? Would you be comfortable in that? And if you're comfortable in that, how exactly are you benefiting from someone who's not at home when you are at home? Logically, does it really work? I don't think it does. So what happened is that in a relationship, you need to be with someone who likes the same things as you do. And I'll tell you why. Because look, when we grow on the love journey, we work on alignment. We work on the soulmating, where we connect our mind and emotions, where we work towards similar goals, where we have to merge, our thoughts, our goals, our aspirations. We basically work on aligning ourselves to one another. So in that, it simply means that we actually work towards liking or loving the same things. Because at the end of the day, if you are with someone who doesn't like what you like, you're most likely going to grow apart. You're most likely going to grow apart. And liking, I'm not saying that when you are doing this, they have to do it at the same time. Well, ideally, that should be that. Let's say, for instance, you love traveling. You love going to resorts. Just to get fresh air and things like that. And you're with someone who doesn't like traveling, someone who always wants to stay at home. Aren't you really going to feel alone? Will you be comfortable traveling alone every time? Now, this is where the alignment comes in. If it happens that you love traveling and your person loves to stay at home, what you need to do is, one has to compromise. If I'm saying one, I'm not saying one of you should. I'm saying one in a sense that both of you needs to compromise. You need to like what your spouse like. You need to be interested in what your spouse like. Even if you don't do it the same way they're doing it. But at the end of the day, be interested, because it is your spouse who is in that. It is your spouse who is inclined or liking that particular thing. That is how growing together in marriage works. That is how alignment in love works. Get interested in what your spouse is doing. I understand that, yes, we can separate the profession, where she's a doctor and you are a lawyer, but at the end of the day, imagine the alignment when you teach each other what is it that you do, or when you get interested in what your partner does. When they get home and they want to have a conversation, a legal conversation or a medical conversation, they've got someone that they can engage with, instead of picking up the call and calling somebody else. Or instead of going out or spending your time with somebody else somewhere, because they want to engage mentally with someone who understands their field. Imagine if you get involved or interested in what they are doing. That is how you guys are going to grow together. That is how you are going to align yourselves. That is how you're going to get to like the same things. And apart from the fact that maybe it's not making any sense that you should like lawyer staff, when you're a medical practitioner, it's about, I am interested because this is my partner's field. I need to be able to align with him or her in terms of conversations. I need to be that person that he or she can come home and say, I will still have a conversation with my partner because he or she understands what I am doing. And it goes both ways. So I believe that as we align ourselves on the love journey to one another, we are basically growing to like the same things. I'm telling you, people who love different things, they always struggle with conversing. They always struggle with understanding each other. They always struggle with accepting what the other person is because they're doing things which are not in alignment with them. So, think about this. Think about it. Find someone who likes or is interested in the same things that you like. Because I promise you, as you grow together on the love journey, you will need someone you can have a conversation with about what you like. And if that person doesn't, you are going to get bored. If that person is not interested in what you're doing, you're going to get bored. You are most likely not going to make it. Unless if you are someone who says, you know what, hey, I just need my me time. You know, when he goes out to his friends and partying, I'm happy with that. I'm not going to tell you the dangers in that. Evidently, the dangers are there, but I'm not going to tell what those are. You know them, and some of you have experienced some of those dangers. So all I'm saying is, find someone who understands, who is interested, who likes the same things that you like. So you can find it easy to grow together. So you can find it easy to be aligned with one another. Hey, do it, man. You don't like clubbing. He or she likes clubbing. Get interested. Go once and see what happens, how that lifestyle is, why they enjoy it. Instead of just yelling at them, you like clubbing, always leave me alone in the house and stuff like that. Get interested. And you also need to understand, why is it that my partner stays at home, loves staying at home to watch movies and everything? Let me stay at home for once or for this weekend, or maybe let's organize, babes. This week it's us. We are here at home. We're either watching movies or we're gonna go out to watch a movie. The next week, let's go to this party together. So look, the more you learn to do things together, the more you are avoiding a whole lot of issues with all these traps nowadays in this world. There are a lot of traps that are aimed at distracting relationships and marriages. Believe you me, there is nothing wrong with people seeing you together everywhere you are. There is nothing wrong with that. That proves and that shows that, hey, we are best of friends. Think about it. Now people can't always see us together, it's like, the chappies or something like that. But every weekend you are with the same friends wherever you want to be without your partner. And people seeing you always together with those people. They are. So engage logic, common sense. Let it sink in. The more you find someone who likes the same things as you do, you are actually alleviating a lot of work that you will need to do in terms of alignment in your relationship. So consider that. Consider it and let me know how it goes.